Hi guys, welcome to this video where I will be showing you how I make my egusi soup and okra for any swallow of your choice. So stay tuned as I take you through the whole process. If this is your first time watching my videos, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also put your notification bell on so that whenever I post a video, you will be the first to get the notification. Thank you as you do so. Let's dive into the video. To start with, I'll go ahead and boil my meat. I'm using cow meat. I will add some onion, seasoning cubes, salt and black pepper to taste. In the place of frying my fish, I'll go on and air fry it. As you can see, I'm air frying it at 180 degrees, which will last for about 18 minutes. I'm using this fresh okra. The first thing I will do is to wash my okra to see that I remove all the dirt and bacteria that are hanging on my okra. I bet you don't want to know the amount of bacteria that are hanging there. So please make sure to always wash your vegetables before using them. I'll just go ahead and grate the okra. As you can see, you can also slice it, blend it any way that fits you. Just do it, do anything that is comfortable with you. At this particular moment, I wanted something that would be very fast, so grater was the best option for me. So you can choose whatever thing that you want to do what is comfortable with you. Next up is to bring my pot to heat, and then I will be adding some oil. As always, I'm using the sunflower oil, and then I will add my chopped onion and fresh tomatoes. Just fry it for a while. After frying my onion and tomato, the next thing is for me to add my egusi, as you can see, and then I will add some water and then allow it to boil. Make sure to stir it frequently to prevent burning. I went ahead to add some spices. I blended some garlic, ginger, not too much spices, because if you put too much ginger or too much garlic, at the end of it, it's going to take over your soup, and that is not what we want. Just put a little bit, put it in moderation so that you can still feel the taste of any other ingredient that you are going to use in your soup. After which, I will allow it to boil for a couple of minutes, and then I will go ahead and add eat my okra. As you can see, my okra is in. I will just go on and stir. I forgot to say this, some people don't use tomatoes in their okra soup, but I deliberately put tomatoes in this soup because I did not want the okra to be so slimy. So the tomatoes will help to reduce some of the slime, and that's just the reason why I added fresh tomatoes into this soup. So if you are not using tomatoes, it's very fine. I understand why. That is it, just give it a stir. It's really looking good. My okra, if you can look closely, you'll see that the okra is that green. Why? It's because I added some bicarbonate to the okra. So I just went ahead and sprinkled a little amount of bicarbonate on the okra, and that is why you see that the okra is still that green. And if you must know, the bicarbonate, it is not a must, it is optional. So you might do with it or you might do without it. It's not a big problem. So after adding the fish, I will just go on and allow the soup to cook again for, let's say, 2 to 5 minutes, and then everything will be ready. Just look at that. That is our egusi soup with okra. Very delicious, very healthy, packed with nutrients. So you might want to try this recipe, and I assure you, you will not regret it. As you can see, the okra is not that slimy. Of course, it is because of the fresh tomatoes. So if you don't want your okra to be that slimy, add some fresh tomatoes. That's just a secret. For this recipe, I will be using Garri to eat my okra soup and egusi soup. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you can use it for whatever swallow that you desire. But for the sake of this video, I decided to go in for Garri. I will just go on, make my Garri, boil water, put my Garri inside and mix. Actually, Garri is one of the most difficult things for me to prepare. I don't know how to make Garri. This is the only way I make my Garri. Apart from that, I don't know how I can make Garri again. So if you have any tips for me on how to make Garri, just let me know in the comment section. I always start making my Garri or fufu with a whisk to avoid having lumps in it. So for me, it's very easy if I do it like that. I don't know about you, but that's my technique to prevent lumps. After which I will switch to my wooden spoon and just do it as you are seeing. My Garri is not sticking on the pot because I added some oil into it. So if you don't want your Garri or your fufu to stick, make sure to add some oil. So if you are watching this video up to this moment and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel and put your notification bell so that whenever I post a recipe, you will be the first to get it. Thank you as you support your girl crew. I really appreciate it. Voila, and there you go, your egusi soup with okra ready for your favorite swallow. So just go ahead and serve, eat and enjoy. To eat your Garri or whatever swallow you are using, the best way is to use your hands. Using your hands, you will get all the taste from it. So I advise you to use your hands. I see some people eating swallow with spoons. No girl, you are wasting it. Go ahead, wash your hands. If possible, sit on the floor and enjoy yourself. So guys, that was it for this video. I thought I'd share this recipe with you so you know how to prepare egusi soup with okra. It is possible and it's very delicious. Thank you for watching. I see you in my next video.